What is human trafficking? Human trafficking is the recruitment, transportation, transfer, harboring, or receipt of people through force, fraud, or deception. The aim is to exploit them for profit. It must include an action, a means, and a purpose. Trafficking is exploitation-based. It does not require movement across borders or any type of transport. When a perpetrator, also known as a trafficker, takes any of these actions against a victim, when the perpetrator then uses one of these means against the victim to convince them to go along, and the purpose is to compel the victim to do something against their will so that the trafficker makes a profit from the exploitation. There are different types of trafficking. The most well-known are labor and sex trafficking. Trafficking can also include child soldiers, organized crime, organ harvesting, and forced marriage. Labor trafficking includes debt bondage, involuntary servitude, and forced labor. Debt bondage or bonded labor, when the trafficker charges the victim to cover daily expenses, shelter, food, and transportation, causing the victim to go into debt. Involuntary servitude or slavery. Involuntary servitude is someone laboring to benefit another person. They often have their ID or documents taken away and are repeatedly threatened. Sex trafficking. Women, men, and children can all be sex trafficked. With sex trafficking, it is important to understand how force, fraud, and coercion are used on victims and the impact. It makes it very difficult to escape. In some cases, it can even be family members who are doing the trafficking. Commercial sex acts. The most common are prostitution, pornography, stripping, live sex shows, mail-order brides, military prostitution, and sex tourism. Forced child soldiers under the age of 18. The UN has identified child soldiers in at least 14 countries. Organized or fraud crime. This has been growing globally and is behind a lot of the online exploitation. Organ harvest. The UN believes many of these organs are sold on the black market to those who are unable or unwilling to wait. Exact numbers are not known. Forced to be married without consent. Child marriages are included in forced marriage. It is estimated that every year at least 12 million girls are married before they reach the age of 18. Thank you for watching this brief overview on human trafficking. For more information or resources, please go to millionkids.org.